The Knicks never look better than they did earlier on, getting off the bus and getting ready for action. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live, and so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court, but nonetheless it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin, these front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
So the New York starting five, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Barrett, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Now here's Brunson after R.J. Barrett's miss. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Morris outside. That's good from Beal on the assist by Morris.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Brunson against Morris. Randall passes to Brunson. Randall down low. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency. Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
Now here's Beal. The pass to Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player, that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Here's Randall. Pass to Grimes. Out to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Porzingis finds Kuzma. No good that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Randall with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Randall passes to Brunson. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And they'll get another chance. It's rebounded by Barrett. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Driving to the basket. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. For New York, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Now, here is Morris. To the inside. Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
Now here's Brunson. Randall passes to Brunson. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porzingis. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Brunson. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up. Doris, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdia, what you think is 3-tool player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
Porzingis with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Brunson against Porzingis. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Porzingis with the block. Beal from long range drills the three-pointer. Beal's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Brunson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Down low. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Brunson. Porzingis with the steal. And a deep three from Beal. Robinson pulls it in. New York trailing. Randle down low. He's against Porzingis. And there's Randle on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Beal deciding where to go with it. And the wide open shot from Morris. Knocks down the 3-ball.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Kuzma will step in at the 4 with Porzingis at center. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now here's Beal. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Morris has got the lead up to 3 now for Washington.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Handle no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a deep 3 from Beal. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Randle kicks to Barrett. Grimes passes to Barrett. Here's Grimes. And Brunson has it in the corner. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And Barrett gets it to go. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Now here's Beal. Defense is right there. And another miss by Washington.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. There it finds Brunson. Randall outside. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Here's Beal. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Misses the three.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
New York moving it around. Brunson the pass to Robinson. And stolen by Kuzma. Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Here's Grimes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Outside, Porzingis. Avdia with it. Picked up by Barrett. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. And Beal kicks to Avdia. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Brunson. Washington with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal dishes to Morris. Back to Beal. Baseline jumper. Good on the bucket. And it's a 3-point Wizards lead.
The sweet shooter looks good from any range. The mid-range, Bradley Beal says, yes, sir, that's in my bag.
58 seconds left now here in the second. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. .55 seconds left here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Beal with the steal. Kuzma kicks to Beal. Back to Kuzma. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Brunson. Off with the layup. For Washington, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Beal finds Morris. Back to Beal. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by New York. Randall left side. Clock up 2 there. Randall's got 6 points.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been all right, David? Thank you, and stay with us, folks. First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Cameron Reddish. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doris, I've heard many times Corey Kispert talk about how glad he was to stay at Gonzaga for his senior year.
Kev, his perspective was so great. What he said was he treated that season as a, quote, runway to the NBA. And that's what it proved to be. He improved in almost every phase of the game and went from a likely second-round pick to top 15. That is tremendous.
Rose kicks to Toppin. Passes it to Quickly. Back to Toppin. Shot clock at 5. Over in the corner, Rose. New York needs to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Wizards shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Wright against Rose. Wright looking around. Out to the right wing. Hachimura kicks to Wright. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
I don't know if he's trying to show off with the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Reddish finds Quickly. Toppin, no one around him. Cans it from downtown. Toppin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right outside. That one, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. And he drives in. Here's Quickly. Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the foul on Obi Toppin. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now, here's Kispert. Quickly covering. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And so it's New York with it. On the wing quickly. And the rejection by Gafford. It counts, and the foul. That one on Rose.
I mean, that's about tremendous body control right there. You love that Hachimura willing to accept the contact.
The Wizards have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Kispert, the pass to Wright. It's tipped.
Boy, impressive defense from Toppin. Right on the pipe, send it back.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he finishes nicely on the way. Kispert's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
On the pass to Toppin. Rose kicks to Toppin. Pass to Quickly. To end the run. Toppin can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 4. Pass to Gafford. It's stolen by Reddish. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Rose with the ball. Started now by Kispert. The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Right outside. Out to the wing. Kispert, the pass to Wright. Four on the clock. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Quickly. Toppin finds Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got his first points in this one.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
Now here's Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside, here's Gafford. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Toppin passes to Hartenstein. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Wright dishes to Barton. Back to Wright. Over Rose. And he overshot that one, missing. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Quickly. No good. That would have tied it. And it's Hachimura penetrating. Misses the baby hook. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Washington out in front, up by 2. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. DeJuan Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And it's Barrett penetrating. Outside for Randall. Tries again, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And he can't get the first one. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Right, the pass to Hachimura. Yes, and the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
This guy is too powerful and likes and relishes the opportunity to play through contact. Rui doing Rui-like things.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And Wright kicks to Barton. Back to Wright. Passes it to Kispert. Lock at 6. Wizards passing it around. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And it's a 7-point Wizards lead. Brunson against Wright. Brunson goes in. And the rejection by Gafford. Randall, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Martin passes to Wright. To the middle. Hachimura kicks to Kispert. Washington calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communication. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that break, Coach Russ Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Here's Barrett. Washington with the rebound. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards.
Free throw good. Beal.
What we know about Bradley Beal, guys, one of the best scorers in the game. To me, him rounding out his playmaking and the setup ability of his teammates has changed who he is.
Morris outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morris has got the lead up to 10 now for Washington. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York to stop the run. And he lays it up and in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Morris passes to Beal. Inside. Kuzma finds Beal. Got it. Good job in the low post. And that's 10 points for Beal.
Now, this is an example of where he's grown. Bradley Beal getting it done in the screen and roll.
Here's Brunson. Good work defensively by Morris. And it's Washington's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside for Beal. In the corner, it's Morris. Brunson against Beal. Morris passes to Porzingis. And the shot goes in. And now a 12-point Wizards lead.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Really left alone that time.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Morris dishes to Beal. The pass to Porzingis. Robinson with the block. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Barrett, no good. So it's the Wizards now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Morris looking over the floor. Porzingis kicks to Morris. This is to Beal. They grab their own miss. For the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Wizards lead by 12.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson, no good. Kuzma outside. It's to Porzingis. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
And the Wizards looking eager to get on the court and get to work on their home floor. This was earlier today as they came through the tunnel. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Morris with it, and now Indiana's starting group. They've got Halliburton, Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Morris. Oh, stolen by Turner. And they're pushing it up. Here's Hield. Avdia pulls it in. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner. He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Beal outside. The three is up. On target from range.
Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that three.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Smith against Kuzma. Pass to Nembhard. Out to Hield. Launches it. Rebounded by Kuzma. Beal with it. Morris on the wing. Back to Beal. For three, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Halliburton against Morris, and the basket by Halliburton.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
Beal from outside. He can't get that one to fall. So Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. For three, Smith knocks down the long J.
Yeah, Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction. They cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Halliburton against Morris. Pass to Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. Takes a three. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana leading. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Nembhard. Pounded by Beal. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebound by the Wizards. And here's Beal. Pass to Porzingis. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Pacers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Halliburton for three. Again, Halliburton missing. Morris with it. Halliburton picks him up. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. .107 left in the first quarter here. Outside Hield. Launches it. Nails it from three.
Wow, Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there. Just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
Now here's Beal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Beal's got 5 now.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Nimhart. 27 seconds left in the opening quarter. A nice shot by Smith.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Beal. 5 points in the game. 11 seconds left now in the first quarter. Count it. Good.
Well, Beal can make those kind of shots, that time mid-range.
Now here's Halliburton. That'll count. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
And while watching it live, it was hard to see whether he beat the clock or not. Looks like he might have been a little late.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nimhart in at the 2. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. And that one is hammered home.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that. Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Smith outside for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis up top, defended by Halliburton. Morris for 3. Sinks it from distance. Morris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Turner, a screen on Morris. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
No fooling around right there, B.A. He just gets to the rim and punches it down.
How about his defender? Just playing it safe. Didn't want to make a play on the ball or the man that time. Beal from outside. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one. The Pacers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
To the middle. Here's Avdia. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Basket counts. Turner's got 6 points in the quarter, and he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside heel. Lets the three fly. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's Avdia, guarded by Heel. Kuzma outside. Beal from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Beal's got 15 points.
Bradley Beal, one of the best scorers in the NBA.
Here's Halliburton, and he drives in. The rebound by the Wizards. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Indiana's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Can they get it? Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Beal outside. Morris passes to Beal. The shot off that time. Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for Washington, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Barton and Hachimura are the forward pair. Kispert is out there with DeLon Wright, and it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And it's Mathurin missing. The Wizards with a lead after making the playoffs 5 years straight. The Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Washington has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Wright on the right side. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Wright. The 3 nails it from beyond the arc. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play. That is part of his game.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Taylor. He's guarded by Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Pass to Hachimura. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Pacers have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Here's Mathurin, hounded by Wright. Here's Batase, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Gafford with the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Washington has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. It's stolen by Wright. The shot. That one's good from Kispert on the assist by Gafford. And it's a 9-point Washington lead. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. A new lineup here for Indiana. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Over Wright. Here's Nembhard. Smith outside. To the inside. Another shot. And here's Turner. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Barton. Turner, no good. The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Now here's Wright, guarded closely.
Pacers Jalen Smith, second personal foul. First team.
Here's Kispert. Barton outside. Pass to Kispert. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball.
The one thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
Indiana trailing here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hield finds Smith. Indiana again missing. And for some players, going to the NBA early is a better route.
The BA, I would tell you, it usually is. But for Corey Kispert, he stayed the 4 years. He wanted to develop. He wanted to be a higher pick in the draft. He wanted to make sure he came in to plant his feet in the right spot. And that experience in college is going to benefit him.
The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Gafford.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Right against Halliburton. And the dunk by Gafford.
Just to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Trying to get back on track. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And so it's Indiana with it. It's a 13-point game. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And Washington with possession. They're on an 11-1 run. Pass to Kispert from behind the arc. Out to Hachimura. Fires the three. The second effort. And it's Gafford missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And so it's Washington in a good situation, up by 13. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Washington has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And the Pacers, looking at who they've got Jalen Smith. He's out there with Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. Well, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Beal, it's great to see him get in there as a guard and do some rebounding.
Here's Halliburton. And Porzingis with the block.
Jalen Smith. Third personal foul. First team foul.
It's Avdia on the wing. Morris for 3.
An effort from Tyrese Halliburton. I've seen him do everything where he can alter shots.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Morris. Here's Hield. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Avdia. Three-pointer, Beal. They get the rebound. The kick out to Morris. The 3-ball. Pure from 3-point range. And the Wizards lead by 20.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Halliburton against Porzingis. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Beal outside. Morris outside. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Beal from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner with it. Defended by Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Morris against Halliburton. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Hey, from beyond the arc. Fires in the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now Halliburton. Over Morris. Here's Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Morris passes to Porzingis. Here's Avdia, guarded by Hield. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hield from outside. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triple.
Beal outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. From deep. Smith with the rebound. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams.
Yes, sir. That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Morris outside. Out to Beal. This one for three. He drops it from range. And the Wizards lead by 17.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
32 seconds left in the game. Pass to Beal. Tipped. Here's Avdia, guarded by Hield. And Beal launches from deep. The rebound by Turner. Here's Nembhard. For three, Smith. He's off on that one. Now Morris. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Halliburton. Turner is out there with Smith. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Now here's Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. And Halliburton slams it in.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Shot by Grimes, no good. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, Brunson, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Outside for Randall. Good work defensively by Smith.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Brunson, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Smith. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Grimes passes to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now here is Smith, down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Turner, no good. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Here's Randall. To get open is Robinson. Randall, no good. The Pacers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Hits it from three-point range.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Knicks trail by 3. Grimes passes to Barrett. Here's Grimes. 1:24 left in the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Halliburton passes to Hield. Back to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
And Brunson, here we go. And the rejection by Smith. The shot's good from Brunson. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Out to Smith. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Smith's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Randall, this is to Robinson.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Runs in the pass to Grimes. A three-pointer, no good. To the inside. Here's Halliburton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Brunson.
Well, you look at Turner's body. He's got a wily, muscular frame that he makes good use of. I mean, his defense and the way he contests shots is remarkable.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He was a true standout. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in its shooting guard. They're the group New York will start the second one. Smith outside. Wants to get it to Turner and does. They kick out to Hield. Nailed from three-point land. Hield's got 6 points. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. Nembhard's got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
There's the pass to Brunson. Off target with his 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Nembhard, the pass to Hield. He feeds it to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. And the Pacers, another 3.
One of the things you love about Halliburton is his feel for and understanding of the game. He just has a sense of knowing where to be at the offensive end.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Knicks trail by 12. Now Brunson. 8 points for him.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
2 shots. And both free throws good for Brunson. Pacers leading by 10. Now, here is Halliburton. Hield outside. Passes it to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Turner. Stolen by Robinson. Barrett the pass to Brunson. Got a piece of it. Halliburton outside. Here's Smith, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks trail by 12. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And yes, it's good.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randle is a bully baller. Those big shoulders and that muscular body, he does a nice job putting it to use.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pacers leading by 13. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Shot's good by Turner.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touch down on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. From deep three-point range, that's no good, but only his first miss in 6 shots. Randle is doubled, banked in off the glass. Randle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, He's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Halliburton kicks to heel. No good on the three. Knicks trail by 11. Randall dishes to Robinson. Has to grind. Now here is Smith. And Smith with the stop.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
29 seconds left in the first half. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. The feed now to Turner. Over Robinson. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barrett. Here's Randall. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Nemhard. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Thanks so much, David. We'll step. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Duarte. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They've got Taylor, and it's Bitadze in at the power forward. Here's Mathurin, and he banks in the layup. Mathurin's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Indiana. Knicks trail by 13. Randall outside. Feeds it to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Rose passes to Quickly. Up top, Reddish. That shot off the mark. So Indiana will take it the other way. The Pacers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Randall comes in for Derrick Rose. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Reddish. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Quickly. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Here's Nemhard. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Pacers lead by 15.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
and it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Halliburton up top. He's got 14. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got 16 points.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Here's Brunson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah, he really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Pass to Halliburton. Down low. Here's Turner. They kick out to Hield. And the three off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 15 shots.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 13. Count that one from Toppin.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Pacers leading by 11. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Out to the right wing, Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Randall. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 8.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And he makes good on the layup. Hield's got 8 points.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Turner. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Count that one from Toppin. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now, here's Halliburton. Toppin covering. Hield gets to Turner. Smith wide open. He fired. Second chance effort. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And, you know, guys, it's good to see Turner converting these difficult baskets. I mean, in part because it has to help his confidence.
Toppin passes to Brunson. It's stolen by Hield. Halliburton outside. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
In the corner, it's Toppin. Smith against Randall. In the corner, it's Robinson. Turner with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Halliburton outside. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toppin finds Brunson. Robinson for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The shot by Turner, no good. Knicks trail by 13. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. They'll be topping out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Barrett gets to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. It's Randall with the drive, and Randall throws it down.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
The Pacers leading by 9. Halliburton right side. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Barrett finds Randall. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Turner inside, guarded by Robinson. To the paint, it's stolen by Barrett. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Over Halliburton. Brunson on the follow.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Toppin with the steal. The pass to Barrett. And he dunks it right in, right on Buddy Hield. Oh, man.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Knocked away, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Time called here. Indiana decides to chalk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks, David. And Barrett gets it to go.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Nembhard, the pass to Hield. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Randall against Smith. Got that one. The Indiana lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Randall. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy.
Clock at 2. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. Count it, good. Now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
When it counts, Randall has that clutch DNA.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're in front by 2. 1:35 left in the game. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
And here's Bill. Makes it off the glass. Bill's got 6 points in the quarter.
And, you know, that's what the Scouts have always loved about Barrett. That alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
Here's Turner. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 16-5 run here. There it finds Robinson. Back to Barrett. To tie it up.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 17 points was their biggest margin. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton with it. Toppin's there. They kick out to Hield. Shot clock at 6. Toppin pulls it in. New York calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
Outside Robinson. Halliburton with the steal. Step inside. It drops.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Kuzma outside. Beal outside. Shot on the wing. The shot, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Randall outside. Takes the 3. No good that time. And Washington the other way now. Morris with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Back to Morris. And it's Brunson with the rebound. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Graham.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Brunson passes to Randall. The kick out to Brunson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Barrett. And that one drops for him.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, R.J. making his presence felt.
Here's Beal. From deep three-point range. Here's Kuzma. Robinson with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Here's Grimes. Pounded by Beal. It's good.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Beal. Up top, Morris. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Brunson. Down low. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Avdia, good.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Brunson with it. He's working on Morris. They get it again. Robinson passes to Brunson. And a nice finish on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Beal. There's the screen by Kuzma. The three. Randall pulls down the board. Pass to Grimes. And he goes in for the dunk.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
And it's Beal penetrating. And then Beal with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Randall. Count it.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
There's the three. That doesn't go either for Beal. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Barrett. Count that one. Barrett's got 6 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Morris penetrating. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Barrett passes to Robinson. Now here's Randall. Defended by Kuzma. Here's Barrett. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Avdia from outside. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks. There's some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group for New York starting the second. Here's Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks shooting has been great this game, 58%. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. And Porzingis with the block. Avdia attacking. They kick it out to Porzingis. Here's Beal. Kuzma, right side. Right side, Porzingis. And here's Beal. That one's good from the corner. Beal's got 9.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Porzingis. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Jumps up. Beal, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
Beal outside. Spins. It's Avdia on the wing. Beal right side. Pass to Morris. Here's Avdia. Back to Morris. Got a hand on it.
R.J. Barrett has strength and length on the defensive end, and that makes that block an easy one.
From deep. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 6-point New York lead. Rams a shooters league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Here's Beal. The Knicks making their last shot. There's the screen by Kuzma. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
So elusive in screen and roll action. Kyle Kuzma, nice play.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 11. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 13.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Beal outside. No good on the triple.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate. Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randall had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
That free throw, no good. And talking about Randall, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
B.A., there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Randall. Buries it down low. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, the physicality that Julius Randle possesses, this guy is always proven capable despite defenders nearby.
Now here's Beal. He's got 12. From deep. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right side, Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Up top, Randall. From 20 feet. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Robinson. Second shot opportunity. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Grimes' shot is off. Morris outside. Now here's Beal. Pass to Kuzma. Beal outside. So we conclude the first half. Knicks out in front, leading by 8. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
Thanks very much, Allie. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. DeLon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the 5, down low. Here's Kispert, and he makes it.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Knicks with the lead. Brunson with it. And Gafford with the block. Pass to Kispert. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, VA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Barton. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Back to Wright. Pass to Kispert. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
They get it back. Kispert. Can't get it to fall.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Barton. Deflected! And it's Barrett off the drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on DeLon Wright. A big group substitution here for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Quickly is checked in for Grimes. And Rose is subbed in for Brunson. Kispert's shot is good.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries, but this story is one of perseverance.
And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to winning. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
Now here's Barrett. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Now here's Quickly. To the wing, right side. Rose finds Quickly. Out left to the wing. Top it inside. And he makes it on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And here's Kispert from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Kispert's got 11.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter. From deep three-point range. No good there. Now the Knicks take it the other way. On the wing Quickly. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Quickly's got his first bucket in this one.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Right outside. Pass to Kispert. Back to right. And he throws it down with one hand.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Martin with a steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hachimura, the pass to Gafford. Here's Kispert, guarded by Quickly. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Rose against right. Kicks it to Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Barton.
Well, we all know that DeLon Wright has instincts as a scorer, but remember, this guy takes pride in his defense.
And so it's New York. They have a nice 9-point cushion. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Knicks shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. We've got Toppin. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others. This guy is so tough to deal with.
Here's Beal. Count the basket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Knicks with the lead. Rose right side. Toppin right side. Beal against Quickly. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Morris outside. Pass to Porzingis. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Off target from the baseline. On the wing quickly. Here's Hartenstein. Quickly outside. Puts up a three. Connects from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And Beal launches from deep. Kuzma. Great positioning on the putback.
To me, that's about two things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
Rose against Morris. Pass to Toppin. It's Barrett on the wing. And the three off target. For Washington, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Beal's got room. Hartenstein pulls it in. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Toppin outside. He can't hit that time. Good D by Porzingis. Well, the Wizards shooting 40% from the field in this one. Pass to Morris. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Rose with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. And Porzingis with the block. And here's Beal. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Morris against Rose. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Beal with another miss. The Knicks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Quickly from outside. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Beal puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. Beal's got 8 here in this quarter.
Come on, guys. That is big time, deep range. Beal extending for that one.
Pass to Quickly. Top it inside. Defended by Kuzma. It's stolen by Kuzma. Three-pointer. Beal. Washington gets it back. Back to Kuzma. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Toppin outside. Rose, the pass to Quickly. Rose against Morris. Pass to Hartenstein. Rose outside. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. And it's Quickly. That time on the assist from Rose. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Knicks.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And what a huge performance it was for R.J. Barrett.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
It's stolen by Kuzma.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you would love to see them finish this game the right way.
Now Quickly. So this one belongs to the Knicks. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the coffee because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
Like that perspective. Thanks, DA. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And now Washington starting group. Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. And there's the feed to Turner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. And the rejection by Smith. Hield outside. Turner passes to Hield. He ripped it. Jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Buddy Hield, used to him shooting, that time soaring.
Morris outside. And a miss there on the triple. Smith the pass to Nembhard. It's deflected. Stolen by Avdia. And the wide open shot from Morris. And another miss by Washington. Here's Indiana.
Back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
Turner, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Beal can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
They get it back. Another shot. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
Outside for Beal. It's good from long range.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now, here's Halliburton. By Hield, nobody around. That ball, nice read that time from Halliburton.
Well, that's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from 3.
Outside, Beal. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Kuzma. Wizards passing it around. Beal can't get that one to fall. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 13-3 run. Smith outside. Down low. Halliburton against Beal. Back to Halliburton. Can't hit from in close. Wizards trail by 10. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important.
Morris passes to Kuzma. The baseline J. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Kuzma. Morris has got it back down to within single digits for the Wizards. Halliburton against Morris. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Got a piece of it. Turner with the steal. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here is Halliburton. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside.
Outstanding reach from Porzingis. He's affecting the shots now with the length.
And that one is good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Here's Beal. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Avdia. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. Halliburton finds Smith. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a break ramp.
Halliburton outside. In the corner, it's Hield. Nembhard, the pass to Hield. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Wizards trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
With his first shot attempt, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
For Washington, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And Beal puts up a deep 3. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Indiana leading by 10. Halliburton kicks to Smith. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Smith with a screen on Morris. Halliburton passes to Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
And Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Halliburton outside. He feeds it to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Here he goes. Over in the corner, Avdia. Out to Morris. The Wizards working the ball around now. Beal dishes to Avdia. And finished off by Beal.
And Bradley Beal rising up that time.
Indiana leading by 10. Now Halliburton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They kick out to Hield. The 3-pointer, no good. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the center. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Porzingis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Halliburton with it. Now Beal defending. Kuzma passes to Beal. Comes up empty down low. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Back to Hield for 3. It's the 3-point bomb. Hield's got 8 points.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Morris kicks to Beal. Back to Morris. Dishes it to Beal. Takes the 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Halliburton on the wing. Into the lane. Here's Turner, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's how you out-hustle your opponent. Turner understands how to attack the glass with purpose.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Outside Beal. That doesn't go either for Beal.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
For Indiana, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Morris with the bucket.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
Here's Halliburton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Left side, Turner. It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Okay, David, much appreciated.
15.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They got Taylor. He's out there with Jackson, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Now, here's Kispert. D right on him. Hachimura, no good. Pacers leading by 15. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Mathurin's got his first 2 points. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens. Well, Hachimura, not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play, that is part of his game.
He takes it in. McConnell passes to Orte. Back to McConnell, beyond the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Barton. He can't hit that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple of seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
Gafford kicks to Barton. His three-pointers off the mark. Indiana leading by 17. To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Really crisp just intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Right outside. Passes it to Kispert. No one near him. Yep, it counts. Kispert's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Outside for Jackson. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Jackson. And no good that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. To the inside. Right outside. And stolen by McConnell. And they're pushing it up. Here's Duarte. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Kispert. Here's Gafford. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's McConnell. Now the pass to Duarte. Here's Mathurin. Offensive rebound Pacers. Indiana moving the ball away. Here's McConnell. Good on the three-point shot. McConnell's got 6 points.
Not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Hachimura kicks to right. Barton in the corner. Here's Kispert. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Barton kicks to right. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Gafford. Pass to Kispert. Jacks up a three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana cruising into the quarter break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Washington. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. Kispert is out there with Wright. And it's Gafford in at the center filling out the middle. Outside, Beal. Fires for three. Pacers with the rebound. Healed outside. Pass to Nemhard. From the arc. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beal gets a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Beal's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Wizards. Morris against Halliburton. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Halliburton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Hield right there on the heel, waiting for someone to get open.
Outside, Beal. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Beal. Lets the three fly. That doesn't go either for Beal. Indiana leading by 22. Three-pointer, Hield. The shot missing. And the wide-open shot from Avdia. No good from outside. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Halliburton passes to Hield. Here's Turner. The shake, and Turner throws it down.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
On the pass to Porzingis, Turner with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Hield. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
On the Pacers with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Halliburton passes to Hield, going inside, and the foul called on Porzingis. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Smith finds Halliburton. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
Outside Beal, and there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And Porzingis, here we go, lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit more room for Porzingis to play with that kind of aggression.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Halliburton up top. He kicks it to Turner. Hield outside. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Nembhard the pass to Turner. Washington with the rebound.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Halliburton outside. Hield right side. On the wing, Turner, headed by Porzingis. Got a piece of it. Beal with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Indiana.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Miles Turner.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Passes to Hield, stolen by Avdia. It's Kuzma penetrating, and Kuzma slams it in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Hield. The 19-footer is on the money.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. 6 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. And the 3 off target. There's Beal with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one.
is with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Outside for Randall. To the left wing. Brunson finds Randall. Shot clock at 6. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Robinson. That one is off. New York goes the other way with it.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Randall. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, VA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And it's good. 2 points. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Oh, and Turner with a block. Hield from outside. Randall pulls down the board. New York trailing. Robinson finds Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Barrett. Here's Grimes. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Halliburton against Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Nembhard. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Hield from outside. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Grimes. Oh, it's stolen away. Outside Hield. Now Smith. Back to Hield. Pass to Halliburton. Smith outside. Let's go with a 3. Halliburton misses. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Brunson passes to Robinson. Randall outside. Now here's Robinson, defended by Halliburton. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Halliburton.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Hield. Some solid defense from Barrett. And for New York, they're shooting 43% to get this one underway. Looking to end the drought. And Brunson with the lay-in. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Brunson against Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Hield. The shake. Jams it in on the great move.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hill to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Randall, pass to Brunson. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Halliburton up top. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
Now, fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
We've got Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Halliburton is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And there it is for them.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Here's Grimes. Clock at 6. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Hield on the wing. Halliburton against Brunson. And the shot goes down. Halliburton's got 9 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Goes up with it again. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Randall's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Smith. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player. I bet this guy is going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
So it's the Pacers now. The Knicks making their last shot. Here's Randall. Halliburton with some nice D. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Poke loose. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Halliburton on the wing. Brunson defending. Here's Turner. Robinson with the block. Now here's Randall. He has 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to come up totally empty there.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Halliburton right side. Three-pointer. The shot by Nembhard, no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. It's stolen by Hield. Turner with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Outside Hield. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1:19 left in the first half. Outside Barrett. Outside Brunson. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Pacers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Turner. Got a hand on it.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block it.
Robinson with it. Smith with the rebound. 43 seconds left in the first half of this one. Now here's Hield. He's covered closely. From the low block. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Randall. Here's Grimes. Rebounded by Hield. The Pacers shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. And here's Smith. 4-3. Nembhard. Good.
All distribution was there. Outstanding work all the way around.
No luck on that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Pacers up 3. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. Even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So on the floor for New York, Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Hartenstein. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's the Pacers with the ball. It's a one-point game. Out left to the wing. Back to McConnell. Pass to Duarte. 6 to shoot. The shot comes out. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Out to Rose. For the lead. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. McConnell outside. Pass to Duarte. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Rose, the pass to Quickly. Back to Rose. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
Oh, swiped away. Inside, deflects the pass. Pass to Toppin. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. For Indiana, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the middle. Here's Taylor. Banked it in off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Rose against McConnell. Back to Rose. This for the tie. Here's Toppin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
To the right side. Here's Matherin. No good with the triple. For New York, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Quickly. Here's Hartenstein, defended by Jackson. For the lead. Up again. It's good on the putback. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Jackson, the screen on Rose. McConnell. Here's Duarte. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
McConnell, right side. Pass to Taylor. Outside for McConnell. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. McConnell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Rose against McConnell. Kicks it to Quickly. Taylor with a rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson, right side. Pass to Taylor. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. McConnell against Rose. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Quickly. And he gets that one.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Pacers up by 2. And we're coming back in just... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
First personal foul.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. They've got Buddy Hield, Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Back to Halliburton. Fires from deep. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Left side, Barrett. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
And Grimes pulls it down. New York trailing. Brunson on the drive. And that one good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
It's hauled in by Robinson. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
It's stolen by Hield. In transition, here come the Pacers. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson. Robinson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And that one's good for Brunson.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Halliburton up top. Brunson defending. To the wing on the left. Healed for three. And he can't get that one. And New York will come the other way. To the paint. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Barrett passes to Randall. Back to Barrett. Right wing. Outside Brunson. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line. That's what you want to see.
He's off on the first. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
Halliburton against Brunson. Smith inside. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Off the mark there with a three. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. And it's Randall with the jam.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. We want to see us making the little plays, too. Winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Brunson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
It just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Randall. Money.
Well, this young kid is fun. Randall proving that the moment not too big for him.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. And stolen by Brunson. Fast break. Here we go. And it's Randall with the jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Outside Brunson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Halliburton misses. Tips it, controls the rebound and the putback.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce,